Hey guys, what is going on? This is Reaper Fear bringing you another MW3 Random Class gameplay. And before this video gets started, I'd just like to say to leave a like rating and remember to subscribe if you want to see more. I do put out content pretty much every day, so let's get into it. I don't have a set topic today. I just wanted to go through a couple things and hopefully that interests you guys or something. First of all, Obama got the support he really needed from Congress and the Senate to go ahead with limited military response to Syria. And what that basically means, limited military response, is it can mean a lot of things. It can mean limited ground forces, it can mean limited airstrikes, and it can limited vehicle aid, limited arms aid, things like that. And what this one means is airstrikes. Okay. The problem with where we are right now in Syria is that the Syrian rebels are backed by Al Qaeda, or Al Qaeda, whatever, however you want to say it. That started about. Well, they came to us first. They were like, "All right, well, we know we don't like our president. You don't like our president. Give us the guns so we can take out the president, like, to remove him from office." And we're like, don't think that's a great idea. We don't like, I know, like, look at this shitty gun I got for this game. I got a fucking PM63 with an ACOG scope. At least, thank God I had extended mags on this thing, otherwise I would have done so poorly. But, anyways, so, what happened was that, so when we refused them arms, they were armed by Al Qaeda. And Al Qaeda, I mean, of course, we're sworn enemies of Al Qaeda and anything that they really stand for, but we still support the Syrian rebels more than we do than the government, because we don't care for the government. And that puts us in a tricky situation because we would like to arm, now that it's come to full circle, now that they have proof of chemical weapons and things like that, we have limited choice but to aid the Syrian rebels, but in terms that would also mean helping Al Qaeda. So, sorry about that. I mean, it's a nasty catch-22 because we definitely don't want to help the people who hurt us. I mean, that's just bad. It's just bad business. And so we've been deliberating, and I'm sure Obama still is deliberating, as to what to do in Syria. And it appears that limited airstrikes will be how we support Syria, how we support the Syrian rebels. We will strike the base of operations, the government building, pretty much whatever they want us to bomb, and hopefully that will take care of it. And if not, maybe limited military enforcement of something, a little something something to kickstart everything off and do well. Anyways, one bullet through the wall. I love that. Sorry, I just had to pause for that one. That was great. So it's definitely, like I said, we've come full circle. It's definitely a hard place to be, but I think overall we made the right decisions along the way. I think that Obama put himself in a very difficult position, and he's very lucky that our government sided with him, or else he would have not done very well at all. It would have been very disastrous for his last couple years in office. So, anyways, so that's that. Syria aided and all that. Ariel Castro. Ariel, whatever. The guy who kidnapped those 3 women in, crap, I forget the town. But he kidnapped the 3 women, and I think it was like Detroit or something, and kept them for 10 years. 10 years under captivity, and he was raping them, making them lose children, all that sort of thing. So it was a terribly awful crime, and he got sentenced to 1,000 years. No, he got sentenced to life in prison, plus 1,000 years without possibility of parole. And so naturally, he he was, I think he was still in holding. He was still being ready to transfer to a federal prison. Sorry, I got a wicked hangnail. But, anyways, he was sentenced to life in prison, and he hung himself in his prison cell. And they didn't give a ton of details as to what he hung himself with and stuff like that. But it was, I can't say it was shocking, but it seemed to certainly shock a lot of other people, and that was the thing that was a little confusing to me, because he was basically said that he would rot in prison for the rest of his life. And a lot of people have dealt with that thing, where they have no other, I mean, they don't have a chance, like not Marilyn Manson, but Charles Manson. Life in prison without possibility of parole because of his cult thing. And so it was, I mean, I wasn't surprised when I turned on the news, and that was beautiful. You got stunned, just PM63 ACOG scope just blind firing, and I got the kill. How about that? But anyways, it was definitely hard to turn on the news and see that, but I'm not surprised, and my thoughts go out to his family, of course. I mean, I think he deserved it. He deserved just punishment, and he chose his own punishment, and that was to take his own life because he was afraid of spending the rest of his life in a cell. And so it's just, you know, one of those things that you wouldn't be surprised if you saw that one of the, like Jared Launer, the guy who committed the Utah killings in 2011, you wouldn't be surprised to turn on the TV and see that they'd hung themselves, because it was such a atrocity, and like they weren't ready to face life in prison. But those guys are, I guess they're cut of different cloth. They're legitimate psychopaths, and so this guy couldn't handle it and killed himself. So yeah, I'll say good riddance. He solved our own problem. We don't have to spend $40,000 a year for him to rot in prison for the rest of his life. So yeah. So anyways, sorry. It's still a little hard though. I mean, it's a person, but admittedly he was a pretty awful person that deserved what he got. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I am enjoying these videos a lot. I am going to be putting up 5 videos for the next couple of days. I'm hoping to narrow it down so I do some videos like every other day and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys bear with me. Remember, if you like the video, to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more. I put out content every day. Remember to go check out my friend Acid Blackouts. I think I got anything else. This is Reaper of Fear saying, "It's out for now."